Welcome to Manly Voices.
Yay! Hi, one and all. Welcome back to Manly Voices. Are you ready for your world to end? Syndrome? This is Grace.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm Evan, also known as Manly Ankles. We're doing a new voice adventure today called WorldEnd Syndrome. It is made by Arc System Works and Toybox Inc. I don't know about Toybox Inc., but I know Arc System Works is pretty up there. They made Blaze Blue, they made Guilty Gear, among other things. They're pretty good, and their art style is very distinctive, I feel.
Nice. Well, before we get started today, Ev, I wanted to introduce our sponsor for the episode.
Yes.
It's Tough Rice Noodles.
Tough Rice Noodles.
You know, when you want to get your dinner in and your mouth workout done at the same time, Tough Rice Noodles is the way to go.
Not recommended for anyone with TMJ.
Oh, babe, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I made drunken noodles tonight, and the rice noodles are a little tough because rice noodles are like my kryptonite.
Typically they're made with egg noodles, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, but the store egg noodles, like, I didn't want to use stroganoff noodles, and I don't want to make them. So we use the pad thai noodles.
You wouldn't want to use a noodle with stroganoff in its name?
Well, it is a drunken noodle, so are you drunkenly stroganoff?
That's the best kind, isn't it?
Alright, we can try that next time.
I wouldn't know. I don't think whatever.
But
Fuck
like
it.
anything with rice, I'm terrible at cooking. Like, I have to use a rice cooker, because if I try to cook it myself, they're always crunchy. So clearly,
well,
I can't cook rice.
Nah, it'll be fine later on. But it's still delicious and very flavorful.
I forgot about your popping jaw. Now I feel bad.
It's okay.
Maybe we can try to like nuke it?
We'll worry about that later. So Grace has told me she doesn't want to know anything about this game.
And, you know, WorldEnd Syndrome makes sense because I'm spiraling into a pit of despair.
Me too.
Over dinner.
Aww.
Yeah.
I asked her if I could describe it in 10 words or less, and it was something to the effect of, guy moves to a new town and joins a club.
Why do you still love me? This is awful.
And I've played one run through of this game, and I got the bad ending right away. So I'm not sure what choices I could have made differently, but we're just gonna jump into a new game right now and just kind of see where it takes us.
I feel like a cow chewing on cud. I even cooked it longer than I thought I should. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't the first time I've done this with the noodles either.
That's
so
true.
I feel
That's
like
okay.
maybe you should be in charge of the noodles from now on, or maybe give it a shot and see if you're better at it.
I guess. Yeah, I could try. WorldEnd.
I got the sauce though.
The sauce is
It's
great.
prime.
It's so tasty.
It just needs to soften the noodles.
It has begun. Oh shoot! Wait.
It is begun.
Hang on. Wait, I got it. There is voice acting, but it's all in Japanese, and so I'm gonna turn it all the way down. No, that's sound effects. Voice volume all the way down.
Right.
Unless you want. Do you want my input on how they should ideally sound, or would you like them a little on to kind of get a gander, or you just want to go whatever?
I want to go whatever.
All right.
Watashi wa tabete imasu.
I don't know what that means.
It means I am eating. And that's about all the Japanese I remember.
It has begun.
Watashi wa tabete imasu. I am not eating.
Mihate
This
town.
is impossible to eat.
This dreadful, cursed town.
Evan was the one who suggested we record this while eating dinner.
June
So-
1st, at dusk, with the signs of an impending rainy season.
If you're tired of me complaining about dinner, blame Evan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also known as Van Ankles Back with Grace.
Hey, you.
I'm drinking,
Oh, is my name Taco Bell? Is that...
Taco Beru? That is amazing.
Yeah, my
yes,
name...
please.
I guess
That's
we're
better
keeping
than
this
I would
name.
have come up with. I would have just called this Tough Noodle.
Tough Noodle. I don't know if we'll have the option to change the name later. At first it was just Protag, like short for protagonist, but then I changed it to Taco Beru. So yeah. I believe that's her talking.
Don't you have to get up? You're going to Mihati Town. Mihate?
Mihate.
Mihate.
Yeah.
You're going to Mihate Town, aren't you?
Mihate Town?
Yeesh. Get up.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Huh?
So I'm having alcoholic lemonade, so maybe that'll help with my voice acting.
I rub my hands against my sleepy eyes. I feel like I'm still swaying in a dream. I don't even recognize where I am.
You're on a boat, motherfucker.
Actually, we're on a train.
Well, the swaying made me think it was a boat.
Yeah.
Hey, if you stayed like that on the train, it would have been a disaster.
That voice brings me back to reality. She even has a similar hairstyle to Monica, except it's blue.
No bow. You have to change trains at that station if you want to get to Mahati Town, but you were sound asleep. I normally wouldn't meddle in other people's business, but I had to wake you. Heh! You had this awful frown.
She grimaces,
Loser.
apparently imitating the way I had looked.
Now, Evan and I are trying our best to make really grumpy faces. Wow, no reaction? Was it too funny to laugh at?
No.
Rude.
My heart's beating extremely fast.
Why? Or maybe you feel sick?
She looks into my face, and I turn away reflexively. My
Like us dating.
My heart skips a beat. No, it's not like that. Did they provide snacks on the train?
These noodles are like death.
You're going to
my God,
Mihate
thank
Town
you.
too, right?
I'm trying to like eat between lines,
That's
but the
okay.
noodles are so tough that it's
Yeah,
like
it
an
takes a
Olympic
minute to
sport.
chew. It's- That's an apt description. You're going there too?
Yeah, that's where I'm headed. I saw you were sleeping on a brochure for Mahati Town, so this is just a Japanese version of while you were sleeping.
Sigh. No. I don't know which. That's a Sandra Bullock movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Or
telling
the
me
dude.
about it.
Oh, did I not make you watch it yet?
You have not made me watch that
Ugh,
yet.
How have I not made? I heavily implied one night I was like, I want to watch this movie, and you weren't feeling rom-com because I usually have to force you to watch my movies, and so we didn't watch it. But
That's okay.
I'm gonna make
Wh-
you sometime.
Sometime I'm down for that.
Down with the sickness.
Yes.
Really, you have nothing to say? Maybe like, what a coincidence, or maybe we should go together. No, nothing.
Well,
Oh, okay. You don't even know my name. Everything's got to be perfect, or nothing makes sense.
she sits up straight.
Oh, here we go. I'm Yukino Otanashi.
Yeah.
You know, there was one time I was studying Japanese, and I still struggle so hard.
You studied Japanese once?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Because I was a weeb.
Well, so was I.
I was a waifu.
That,
I got a Rosetta Stone for Japanese, and I was learning it. That's why I know watashi wa tabeteimasu. It's like the first sentence they teach you,
wow.
and it's stuck in my subconscious.
Well, that's cool.
And I don't remember. I used to know how to read it.
Konnichiwa. Kawaii.
Pan. It's bread, I think.
Bread.
Or maybe I'm just thinking of Spanish. I'm Yukino Otanashi.
Otanashi.
I write for a magazine. Nice to meet you. This magazine's called Tough Ass Noodles.
No, actually.
Our magazine has a section called Twilight Travel. It's about traveling vampires. We're thinking of doing a feature on Mahati Town.
We are Twilight Travel. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mahati Town is this mysterious little place where people still believe in all kinds of myths and legends.
Legends.
That is a word I said.
Yes.
For example, have you heard of one called the Legend of Yomibito that brings misfortune to the town?
Legend of the Yomibito?
It's called the Bito.
I think the entire time I've heard it,
I need more sauce.
or that I've read it, I've kind of considered it to sound kind of like zombie.
Okay.
Yeah. She's currently away from the chair, but I will reprise her.
In my head.
I have no idea how much of that's going to pick up, but it's going to be funny.
It said
Oh, our neighbors must really hate us now.
it said that the dead come back to life and slip away in Mihate Town every 100 years.
I was gonna say, it's not fair when you do better voice acting and then you And it's supposed to happen this year, according to their schedule. They're giving out a itinerary, and I must strictly follow it.
Yes.
Or they get rug burn.
Murder 12 people by August 1st and take it from there.
And then there's a group of people that have a running bet on what kind of bad thing is going to happen. And there's a cabin and some woods. The dead are called Yombito, and they say as long as the Yombito exists, misfortune continues within this town.
Yomibito. Yomibito.
Yomi beat yo.
Yukino Odonashi looks into my eyes. I'm unable to say anything in response. Her smile blurs and splits in two, then overlaps to become one again.
What? I'm sorry, what?
She turned into Cyclops briefly. That's just a legend, right?
I'm sorry. Can we go back to that part?
Well, he was just unfocusing his eyes and probably just refocusing them again.
Okay, sure.
That's what I do that sometimes. It's like the thing where you hold the your pinky fingers in front of your face, and if you unfocus their eyes, it's like a little floating sausage in midair.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is that?
Steven Universe taught me that trick. And Grace is doing it right now.
My eyes won't let me unfocus.
Of course, but older generations told stories to pass on important
working.
messages. That's why legends are meaningful.
I like to unfocus when I was the passenger in a car and let the lights go all woo and flare out.
But since Mihate Town has a lot of these old
Excuse
stories,
You're eating.
I took a pause and you started voice acting, so I was like, oh, this isn't me, and it's me!
Yeah. There's only 2 people on this train.
You're the one who recommended we eat dinner while we play this.
Which was clearly my mistake.
Yeah, you know that I eat while we play the show, and I'm hungry, man, but these noodles are dead ass.
Let them soak for a second.
But I'm hungry. I didn't eat, like, at all today, except for the sandwich you made me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But since Mihati Town has a lot of these stories, these old stories, it's fair to say that these generations have a lot to say. It may be something beyond what we think we know about the world. That's what I want to write about. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I said I was a writer earlier, but I'm just starting out. This is my first professional writing assignment. I'm really excited about this. People I don't even know are going to read what I put in print. I have a feeling I'm never going to forget this assignment. And she never did.
I see.
I feel like I'm talking too much. I don't know why, but I can't stop myself from talking to you.
She'd probably talk anyone's ear off, not just mine.
So, how are you? Why are you going to Mahati Town? What's your sign? What did you eat for breakfast? Where did you go to school? What's your name again? And what's your age again? And, you called your mom on the payphone and said, hey, your husband's in jail. And
Wait, what?
what's my age again? What's my age
Are those
again?
actual lyrics?
It was paraphrased lyrics, yes.
Oh.
I couldn't remember the lyrics off the top of my head, so I'm like, this is the plot of the lyrics.
The plot of the lyrics. She points at the brochure in my hand. Her eyes
I'm like furiously pointing.
Her eyes bear down on me again. Rar. Embarrassed, I quickly turn away. I'm transferring to the high school in that town. I'll be living in a relative's mansion there.
Oh, okay. Just say that you're living in a mansion. Well, I'll know that you're new there, and I could probably befriend you, and then rob your fucking house.
Well, when they say mansion, they just mean like a bigger house. Like, not mansions like what we would think of.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Living in a mansion? That's unusual. Are you on your own? What about your family? What's your sign? Do you have any dogs? Do you have any cats? Do you have a home alarm system?
My family.
Sorry it was rude of me to ask, seeing how we've just met. You don't seem to have much baggage with you. Do you have a home alarm system?
I don't like having many things in my room. So what I'm hearing is no.
Okay, but what about your kitchen? Are your valuables in the kitchen? Maybe the den? Is there a home office or even a home library? That's pretty posh.
Yukino Otonashi, amateur writer and known kleptomaniac.
Your room is usually pretty empty, isn't it?
Yeah, guess so.
That's fucking weird. That's not good.
Why?
It means you're a psychopath. I'm just kidding. Apparently people who don't keep much in their rooms tend to be disposed towards disappearing. It's like they're ready to leave at any time. It means they're leaving wherever they're staying. Or they're ready to leave this life. Well, that's ominous.
Uh,
I'm gonna murder you in your sleep. Conversely, those who fill them with what they are full of vitality, like idol posters or family pictures. Those people tend not get murdered. You.
it's
It's a tunnel. Once we're through it, we're finally, and I'm decapitated.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like murder on trains.
Right.
Look, welcome to Minati Town.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Lens flare.
So yeah, this is this. Yeah, we come to this small little beach town. Arc system. Works
Did we
in
get
Toybox.
a farm from our dead grandpa?
No, we have a mansion with our from our uncle. Oh, never mind. We don't get a theme song.
Cool. Bitch, don't got time for that. We're on a schedule.
So I will. Can I tell you the genre of this visual novel?
No.
Why don't you want to know anything?
I want to be surprised. It's like showing someone Doki Doki and telling them the plot twist.
Well, I don't know if there's quite.
Fine,
Okay,
tell me.
Never mind.
Okay.
There's a small square past the ticket gate. The area in front of the station is more
Because
open
if you have to
than I
tell me,
expected.
then it's not obvious. And if it's not obvious, I don't want to know.
A few students and businessmen are coming to the station.
Yeah, new life starts.
I see you're already partaking in the local cuisine. I turn around to see Yukino Otonashi standing nearby. Yukino.
Wow, you remember my name? That's great.
She nods excessively.
This weird stand that's open at midnight has great ramen. Well, I need to get going, loser. Good luck, new kid.
Good luck, new fish.
She pats me on the shoulder.
She pats me on the shoulder and leaves with a bright smile. I place my hand over the spot on my shoulder where she touched me, and I watch her walk away.
And my
Never
shirt,
washing
yeah,
my shoulder again.
my shirt starts to disintegrate with the heat of her touch.
I feel like I'm still asleep or just dozing off. I feel strange, like I've been bewitched by a fox. Now that I'm alone, the realization that I've arrived in town starts to fully hit me. Once I've snapped back to reality, whoop, there goes gravity. Ah!
And I really gotta fucking pee.
I look around the station square. This is where my new life starts. I mumble the words she said, and a smile comes to my face for some reason.
She's controlling my facial muscles.
A new life. Whatever.
Okay.
Suddenly,
All right.
the traffic flow in front of the station suddenly comes to a halt.
And traffic flow?
I feel someone staring
We
at
couldn't
me
animate that.
intently. A girl is standing under a light post a short distance away. She stands still, as if trying to blend into the dusk,
Is that a purple light?
staring at me. It's like she's
She's a
accusing me of
robot!
something. I can't move a muscle. She slowly raises her right hand. Her hand slowly rises to cover half of her expressionless face.
She raises her right hand and says the Pledge of Allegiance.
What?
She slowly raises her right hand and says the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, your mouth was full, so I thought you said the Pledge of Allegiance. And I was like, why do you care about... I don't think my workplace has a pledge to take. We don't salute to a flag every time we clock in.
To the puppet.
To the Mad Hatter. Her hand slowly rises to cover half of her expressionless face. Her left eye gleams sharply, capturing my entire body. My breathing becomes shallow. Ooh,
And she turns into snakes.
bats. A bat flies just past my head, missing me by an inch.
And everyone knows bats are super deadly.
I involuntarily cringe. Oh my god. What? When I look back at that lamppost, the girl is gone.
Okay,
as
maybe
if
you
she'd
didn't-
never been there
yeah,
or
maybe you
been a
didn't see it.
mirage.
We didn't see a girl, just a clutter.
What the hell was that? How did I mistake a bat for a female?
Well, you haven't got laid in ever, so that might be why.
When I look up at the sky, the stars are already shining above me. Evening falls on the town. It's slow, as if the entire world is winding down. This messed up world. I wish this awful world would end.
Okay, Evan.
What? Don't out me, bro. WorldEnd syndrome. Yep, that's the start. Let's save our progress. Might as well overwrite my my failed save file. All right. To the World's End. Is that the name of the chapter or something? Probably. They were good days. Yes, they have been good days. Curtained by Agatha Christie. Who's Agatha Christie? Do you know?
Poet?
Is she a poet?
Mm.
Okay. I take a fork leading away from Sazanami Street and arrive at a plateau.
Oh, sweet, a fork!
At any point, I used to be able to take press a button on the D-pad, and there would be like little tips for like here it is. Yeah, the town's main shopping district situated near the ocean. You can find anything you'll ever need. If you can't find it, you probably didn't need it anyway. The sound of the waves in the distance is soothing. Yeah. I eventually see a building draped in the darkness of the evening. This is my uncle's mansion. This will be my home from now on. It's a little large for one person to live in alone, but I'll get used to it. Mihate Town. I'll be living here on my own in this empty little town. Huh? For a moment, a strong breeze brushes by my cheek. I turn away. Ah. How dare you slap my face, cheek? Breeze. I don't know. And the sea enters my view.
How dare you feel things, cheek?
What is that? There's a black dot moving by the lighthouse. When I squint at it, it stops moving. I stare at it for a while, but it doesn't move a bit.
Maybe it's a bat.
I must be tired. Or on those sick mushrooms. I take the key I'd been given me out of my pocket.
Well, he did try the local cuisine.
When I open the front door, I find myself looking into a fairly large entryway. I step inside to take my shoes off and discover another pair of shoes lying there as if unceremoniously kicked off.
Okay, well, someone else is here. It's the girl. She's like, you didn't have a home alarm system.
It's a pair of women's pumps, I suppose. They must have been left behind by a previous visitor.
Objection! Who leaves behind their shoes?
I don't know. Maybe they were like their kids' shoes or something.
They're women's pumps.
I don't know. I place my own shoes neatly along the wall and look around the dim room.
Like, unless there were an extra pair of shoes, you don't just leave your shoe. You don't, like, you don't leave somewhere permanently in, like, your socks. Unless, like, the place is on fire.
Well, at least they kept their socks on. I grope for the light switch along a nearby wall. There it is. Right next to the front door. I find the switch and flip it on. Whoa. The living room is quite large, but that wasn't the reason for my reaction.
The whole budget on this game was spent on this picture.
There's trash everywhere, as you can clearly see.
Yeah, we would.
Potato chip
Invisible
bags,
trash.
empty bottles, and fashion magazines are scattered on the floor. The woman who used this place previously must have been a world-class slob. I feel the need to clean, but I want to unload my luggage first. I've been told to use the bedroom on the second floor. I stand in the center of the living room and look around. The stairs up to the next floor are in front of me. They're made of wood and have no handrail, almost like a ladder. I start going up the stairs when I hear a jangling sound coming from the back of the living room.
Is it a cat?
What was that? It's a wind chime.
Inside?
No, it's out on the porch.
Oh.
There's a large enclosed porch.
I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, look, a wind chime.
There's a large enclosed porch on either side of the living room. The lights of the town are spread out below. Beyond them, the sea is descending into night.
This looks like the place you go in Honey Pop.
Kinda.
Like the private balcony.
Yeah. I think I can see all of Mihate Town from here. There are patio tables and chairs there. There's a lamp on top of the icebox. God, I love lamp. It must be one of those kinds of sensors that turn on when it gets dark.
It turns me on.
Yeah. The dining table is on the other side of this patio, and the kitchen is beyond that. The bathroom seems to be on that side, too. The laundry machines must be installed over there as well.
All needed information.
Well, I mean, he's getting used to his new place. Like, he wants to know where everything is.
This is the thing that drives me nuts about visual novels.
I see a fan, a set of couches, and other furniture, but something seems to be missing. There's no TV! No! In the city, I mainly use my TV as a stand-in for a clock, so not having one isn't a particularly huge issue for me.
Oh.
I suddenly notice a radio sitting on top of the table.
A radio! Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I wonder if it works.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my plastic fork.
I shit it up. I pick it up and check to confirm that his battery's in place. Then I take it and head up for the bedroom upstairs.
Hey, this is Yuki, and do you have a home alarm system?
There's a single bed and a wide desk. We're here to help you at Otonashi Security Systems.
That's our second sponsor of the episode.
Yes. Where your home alarm systems are not forgotten. Unlike yours. This was originally a guest room, so it's minimally furnished. But it's still a rather large room. It seems kind of luxurious for a student like myself. I put my luggage down without turning on the light and head back down with the radio in my hand. I cut through the living room and go out on the porch.
Where's our timer?
It's down at the bottom. We're almost at 30 minutes.
Okay. Jesus, that's tiny.
Yeah. I placed the radio on a side table.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
When I hit the power switch, sound starts to play. Oh, it does work. Next up, an incident involving a missing 17-year-old
Wait, what is
student.
that? How does that part in Drake and Josh go? Like the
Probably exactly like that.
yeah, but then what's so funny to me is at one point Drake starts speaking like fluent French, and it's like, is that the one class you paid attention to?
That's right. I forgot about that episode.
And it's like, is that the one class you actually paid attention to?
Right. No, he was busy Frenching a girl, and that's how he picked it up.
We need to make sure they're from outer space, not Paris.
Yeah. Next up, an incident involving a missing 17-year-old student from Umizono Kita High School.
Whenever I'm trying to connect with someone and they haven't seen Drake and Josh, I don't even know if we could be friends.
Well,
Either you were going to watch the entirety of Drake and Josh, or I don't know if we could be friends.
female DJ.
It's like people that don't use SpongeBob memes in their work teams. Like if your work is cool with using GIFs, and they don't use SpongeBob memes, it's like the prime.
I don't
the
use,
je ne sais quoi.
I don't use memes at all, so.
And somehow, that is the true suspense of our lives, is that you don't use memes at all, and yet we are still together. Yummy Vito, I hope you find peace tonight.
That's the exact opposite tone of how that goes.
The end of the world, WorldEnd Syndrome, brought to you by Tough Thai Noodles.
Can you give it like an ASMR kind of thing?
My name is Hikaru Tsukioka. I don't even know if I did that right.
That's great.
Thank you for joining me this evening.
A mysterious yet gentle voice
Well,
flows
it
from the
doesn't
radio.
help when they give you those identifiers after you use the voice.
Well, and it doesn't also help that we have the voice acting turned off. Otherwise,
We are
wouldn't.
the voice acting, and we
Yeah.
are turned on. Wait,
Manly voices.
wait, panic.
She said nothing wrong.
I'm panicking.
That came out exactly as intended. That was perfect.
I'm panicking inside. This is anxiety.
This is a fateful
I
year
admit
from
it.
the haunted town.
No, it's my line. I'm just losing my mind because I told two people on the internet that winter. There's a legend here that every 100 years the dead come back to life. If you're from here, you may already know. Those who have drifted back to this world are called Yomibito, Doritos, and are thought to bring misfortune. Why is there a legend like this here? Nobody knows. Have you ever wondered about this? I used to believe it was some sort of fate that brought this town. What? I used to believe that it was some sort of fate that this town has to face. However, recently, I've come to think of it differently. This town attracts death. The stronger your feelings towards the deceased, the more likely they will appear in front of you. Do you hear that wind chime? My ramen is ready.
Yeah, my egg timer just went off.
Is there anyone in particular you would like to see resurrected?
The Yomibito legend. Once every 100 years, the dead come back to life. I close my eyes,
Eat my supple flesh.
seeing an elegant silhouette behind my eyelids. As the shape becomes more and more defined, I feel a trembling in my soul. I feel someone peering at me from the dimly lit space outside the open
Hi,
window.
you don't have an alarm system.
I squint into the darkness,
I can't get inside, so I'm just gonna steal your lawn furniture.
of which I have
Great.
none.
Well, there was he has the radio outside, there's the wind chime, and there was the table.
Most of those are like decorations rather than furniture.
Okay, fine, she steals the goddamn decorations. Can you just yes and me, please? Oh, is it the same person? I didn't
There's
realize.
the radio DJ.
All I saw was a laughter, and you pointed to me, and I was like, all right.
The voice on the radio chuckles as if the speaker is watching me right now.
Just kidding. Don't believe it. You shouldn't go chasing after death. Shouldn't go chasing after death. Don't go chasing the death. 'Cause you'll get a cold and you will be super sad.
Yes.
Don't chase after the cheese whiz. Just
fresh-
stay in your apartment for over a year.
A fresh scent invades my nose.
Ah, cheese whiz.
Damn it! In the summer sunlight, the waves push and pull at the
Here's some
coastline.
ASMR. This is the ocean
I-
waves.
I don't think that. That's clearly.
Fine, it's the shells on the ocean.
I'm sure. I'm rocking alone in a cradle created by gravity. I must be dreaming. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake from it. I don't want to go back to the real world at all. I want this scent to embrace me as I slumber.
I need more alcohol.
This scent. This gentle scent.
The ice maker yelled at me.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's an annoying sound.
Welcome to appliances that are older than us.
My hopes are rejected outright. I'm pulled right back into the darkness of the real world.
It's imprisoning me, and it's all that I see. Absolute horror.
What time is it? I must have fallen asleep after turning off the radio and lying down on the bed. No, the bed. Only the sound of the ticking clock tickles my ears. I protest this for a while, keeping my eyes shut against the world. It doesn't stop me from waking up, though.
Don't go chasing lemonade.
That's odd. I still feel that. I still smell that fragrance I noticed in my dream.
Is it alcoholic lemonade?
A soft smell surrounding me, caressing my cheeks and hair. It's. Are you okay?
Yep, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just breaking shit.
Don't break stuff.
It's not broken.
Okay.
It just alarmed me.
I shift my body slightly and suddenly feel something soft beneath my palm. Uh-huh. I try squeezing a little. Whatever I'm grasping is yielding, but resistant. It feels good. I better open my eyes for this.
Is it a pair of boobies?
Darkness fills my peripheral vision. It takes a while before my eyes become accustomed to the low light. It is a girl! Oh my god!
Sorry, I was getting alcoholic lemonade.
Could this be?
What's nice?
Today's the 24th.
I need a... It's Wednesday. Right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
My pillbox doesn't have the date on it.
I slowly began making out a silhouette.
Oh, boobs!
What?
Man, she kind of looks like me.
She's got way longer hair, though.
I'm... Okay, fine. Just marry her then.
That's
Marry
not...
this woman whose
She's
eyelashes go through her hair.
First of all, she's in a different country. Second of all, she's underage.
Mail order brides go through countries, and or people on 90 Day Fiance. They don't let the distance stop them, Ev. But yeah, age should definitely stop.
A sleeping girl's face is right in front of mine. An unfamiliar girl's sleeping face fills my vision.
I'm probably dead.
What the? I roll off the bed and jump right up. Who are you?
I'm Del Taco-ru. I can't eat anymore.
This is such a cliche.
At least you're breaking the fourth wall.
Who is this girl? This is a mystery that'll have to be revealed in the morning.
Next time on Manly Voices.
I lean against the wall and try really hard to return to my dream.
You know, when I say something like that, that's usually when you back me up.
Well, now we're gonna end it. So I just wanted the scene to end.
I just liked how it said we'll figure this out. And I could say
Yeah,
next
we
time.
and we will next time on Manly Voices. So yeah, this novel I feel kind of gets into a little bit of a slow start, but
Most of them do.
yeah,
You know, it's also a slow start. The chewing of tough Thai rice noodles.
order today. Thank you for watching. If you like
It
this,
comes with a girlfriend that's terrible at cooking them. But she leaves right after because, you know, you gotta pay extra for that.
at least the sex is good.
But it has to happen while the Thai noodles are cooking. You only get her for that, 6 minutes. So you better make it count.
All right, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, leave a comment down below. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.
And, you know, go and watch that episode of Drake and Josh.
Yeah, sure. What episode?
I know it's in season 3, I think. It's the one where they trick Megan into thinking there's aliens.
Exactly. So go watch that and also watch our other videos.
Yeah,
Until
but watch
next
us
time,
first.
bye-bye.